Hello everyone, my name is Saily and welcome back to my channel. Today we are on our way to Cancun and we are flying with Southwest. I like Southwest because every time I get on a flight, I am sure to have a little snack and a drink on my way to my destination. This is something that is not typical for every airline. Since they changed the baggage policy, where you were sure to be able to at least have one free check bag and one free carry-on, now it's only one free carry-on and a personal item. So now I only bring my small carry-on bag and a backpack for longer trips. This is to avoid any upcharges. This also avoids any delays getting your baggage, waiting in long lines. This time, I was able to literally get out of the airport within 3 minutes. Get ready. Keep walking, don't look. Once you reach this part right here, I need for you to keep walking. Don't look unless you literally are in dire need for transportation. Because honestly, once you get out here, you are able to either call yourself an Uber, get something way cheaper in order to get to wherever you're trying to go, hotel, resort, wherever. But you don't necessarily need to stop in here. I suggest you have your transportation already prepared. The taxis up in here will be crazy, okay? So once you get out here, go ahead, get on your phone, and hopefully you have that Saily. Saily is an app that I truly wish I had known about because honestly, my current provider does not allow me to have service in Mexico. What? So I was able to have phone calls to Mexico, but once I was in Mexico, I could not call out. That was so crazy. This is the moment I wish I knew everything about Saily. Saily is an affordable eSIM data for international travel. All you have to do is connect to Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. In this case, I was in Mexico, so therefore I had to connect to the Mexico Wi-Fi at the airport, download Saily, and then purchase the plan that suited me. If you're only traveling to one destination, you can literally click that destination and only pay for that plan. Data usage ranges from 1 gigabyte all the way up to 20. And to go to Mexico alone, if you only need 1 gigabyte, it's only going to be about $5 to $6 for 7 days or 20 gigabytes for 30 days. Scan the QR code on the screen right now so you can check out all that Saily has to offer. If you want the biggest bang for your buck, definitely get Saily Ultra. Not only do you get the data unlimited, but you also get airport lounge access, fast track service, priority support, virtual locations, ad blocker, web protection, and even 8% cash back in Saily credits. So I have made it outside, got past all of the traffic inside, and we are looking for our scheduled transportation. Because I am going to Royal Solaris, they provide scheduled transportation for you as long as you make that accommodation known prior to your travel. They were really good with contacting me and making sure that I had that transportation scheduled. However, it did take a little while for them to actually get there. So that was a little disappointing. If you are going to Royal Solaris, this is the color t-shirt that they are wearing. They will come and get you, take your bags, put them in the van, and carry you off to the resort. And this is the van. Thankfully, after waiting about 45 minutes, I am in this van. Okay, I'm in the van. But yeah, I was hoping to hurry up, get, pretty much be treated just like it was with Vedanta. So previously in Mexico, I've gone to Vedanta and camera over here. I've gone to Vedanta, and literally once you get off of the plane, go through everything in the airport, the people are outside. That was not the case with Royal Solaris, but we're going to give them a chance and give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe they just thought it was a lot of people and it could have been hectic for me, and therefore they was giving me a lot of time. I've been using Wi-Fi calling, so you can connect to the airport Wi-Fi if you have to, and that's what I did. So if your phone has Wi-Fi calling, you'll be good to get in contact at least to your transportation, so it can take you straight to the resort. So now we are finally on our way to Royal Solaris. It's been a long time waiting, and I am so ready to get there. So we are about to roll up and get this vacation started. So we are finally here. We are at the gate to go into Royal Solaris. At this particular resort, you do have access to buses and public transportation, so you can get around. Literally, you can get around for just $1 here in Mexico. You have multiple modes of transportation that you can get around. You don't necessarily have to take excursions to get from point A to B wherever you want to go. Just treat it just like your normal city. I do advise you staying in the most touristic areas and being aware of your surrounding at all times. Don't wear any flashy things, flashy clothes, or anything that will bring high attention to you when you go to some of these local areas. Try to blend in as much as possible, wear some comfortable shoes, and be safe. So we've made it into Royal Solaris. There are two parts of Royal Solaris. There's the Caribe and then there is Royal Solaris, the regular. So I am staying in the first side of Royal Solaris and not the new side of Royal Solaris. I do highly recommend you coming to the new side, which is going to be an adults only resort very soon. And so if you are planning to travel this December, I definitely recommend you to come to the Caribe side. Once you come in, they'll give you a little mimosa. They will also give you a little briefing on the whole entire resort, give you a wristband that you will need to keep the entire duration of your vacation. They also gave me a towel to wipe my hands while I was waiting on my representative. If you have club access, you will have access to this entire bar.
Lunchtime, if you want to have lunch right now, it starts from 12 to 4.
So in case you did not know, this is an all-inclusive resort, so everything is included, so far as food and drinks. I do recommend you getting on the app, registering, get on the Wi-Fi and everything that they have included in this resort, so you know what is going on. They have tons of activities and things that you can do while you're there. Their activities, I would give it a rating of a 6 out of 10. To be honest, there wasn't a whole lot going on this resort. However, for the money that I paid, it was pretty decent. Like they say, you get what you pay for, right? So if you're looking for a place to just come and relax and not do absolutely anything, this would be the resort. Don't look for anything extravagant. Just look for a nice, calm vacation, okay? By the beach, because this resort is literally on the beach. The staff are friendly. You're going to have a good time. If that's all you came to do is relax.
So everything is on it. I recommend you, whenever you can, go over there.
Okay, I sure will.
And a new thing. In the parking lot outside, all of the end is the sports bar. It's new. We just have like 2-3 weeks that we open. That is called MVP.
Okay.
That one opens at 7 and it closes 1 in the morning. Okay? I recommend you because they have pool tables or drinks and it's only adults only.
Okay, very good.
Actually, the Caribe on December of this year is going to be adults only. But right now it's more designed for adults.
Okay.
Right now families are allowed to get in, but in December it's going to be adults only.
December, okay.
So if you ever come back after, I recommend that one.
Okay, thank you.
Questions so far?
Nope. So now that we're done with that, let's head on over to the room. This was the initial room that I received upon getting to Royal Solaris. This is nice. This is the room. TV up here. Big king bed. Bathroom. So though this room is really nice, I actually wanted a balcony, so I requested one and I got it. Now we're at the very first restaurant that I tried out. The food was okay, however, it could have been better. This was the first day, and honestly, all I wanted was a nice view and something to eat. Here's a look at the menu. And this is what I ordered. This is all inclusive, so you can order as many trays or plates that you will like. So I ended up getting the fish and the kebabs. Between the both, I made a meal. I tend to like my beef well done. However, you might have a better experience if you like your meat a little bit more red, but it tends to be a little bit tough once you want it well done, like myself. So it is what it is. This is me literally trying to cut this thing in two. So the fish was good, the vegetables were good, and the potatoes were good, and that is the meal that I had. If you come here, the pizza line is going to be long because this is the main attraction. You can also ask for your own personal pizza. I saw a ton of people doing this. So this is day one. I went to two restaurants, or a restaurant here and the pizza place. So the beef kebab was tough. The peppers and onions and the mashed potatoes were good. So that's my review of that dish. I probably won't be going back to Bogavante because I wasn't feeling the food. So luckily there are other options, and there are even restaurants that you can reserve. So we're going to see how the reservation options go, and I will let you guys know how that goes. But so far we are in our room right now, and I don't have a balcony, so that's what I want. And that is what I was promised on tomorrow. So I'm going to be sleeping in this room with the king size bed. We will see what the balcony room looks like tomorrow at 11 a.m. So for now, I'm just about to explore the resort and relax. This is the main buffet area, so you can come here for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and it's pretty good. I would rate the buffet a 7 out of 10. This is the theater area where they have their own theatrical plays, and I rated a 7 out of 10. This is the Caribe side of the resort, and I highly recommend you staying here. This is the most renovated side of the resort, and I think you would definitely like it. Marco Polo is another restaurant that I tried here at the resort, and I would definitely rate the food here a 5 out of 10. You do have access to both sides of the resort, and I highly recommend you going to Cafe Solaris for breakfast, Veneto for a taste of Italy, and the deli for a grab and go sandwich or coffee. Between all three of these destinations for food, you won't go wrong. Also, don't forget the sports bar because it is open until 1 a.m. I'm going to go ahead and tell you some places that you can skip. Number 1 on the list is Bogavante. You can definitely pass that one. Number 2, the snack bar. And believe it or not, even though I'm an advocate for a great buffet, even the buffet, some nights is good, some nights you can pass on it. And obviously the restaurant that I'm sitting in right now, Marco Polo. As a solo traveler, I meet people all the time, and I must say this lady was one great friend on this particular trip, and I really enjoyed her company. Her and her son was so great to be around and definitely made the most out of my Cancun trip. Never be afraid to travel alone and meet new friends, have great experiences, and just try something new. If you found this video to be helpful at all, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.